one coming up in the Easton Valley School District. We have Chris Fee and Seth Lawson in. Chris, we'll start with you, the superintendent of schools. So what are you guys all looking to do, Chris?
Thanks so much for having us on the show. We're excited to share information with our community about the gym that we're trying to build, and kind of the theme behind it is it's more than a gym, because in addition to the new competition gym that will be built that includes locker rooms, it does a number of things that benefits a number of programs and impacts the majority of our student body. So first and foremost, moving the athletics out to the new competition gym is going to free up our existing space where our stage is located, allow us to put more of a focus and prioritize space to accommodate the needs of our performing arts program and our fine arts. Also opens up opportunities with moving the locker rooms out to the new space, because we have locker rooms in our existing junior high and high school, and we've learned that we can renovate that space and transform that into new classroom space a whole lot cheaper than what we could do for new construction. So it's really a win-win for our kids, our programs, our community, and especially taxpayers, because it's a tax-neutral proposition, not asking to increase the levy rate or anything like that, just extend the current borrowing that our voters approved several years ago.
Seems like a lot of planning went into this. When did this all start?
Yeah, so this is over a year in the works. Our school board appointed a facility advisory committee, and consists of about 12 folks that represented a number of different stakeholder groups from throughout our school community. And so for over the past year, they've been meeting monthly, oftentimes more than that, working closely with our architect, our state finance director, to explore what our needs are, gather input from the community through surveys and other means, and then ultimately kind of identify what our big needs are, lay out a 10-year facility plan, and then prioritize what they thought we needed to tackle first in a strategic manner. And that's where this new competition gym rose to the top, because of its impact on everybody, and also being mindful of taxation and doing it in a very cost-effective manner.
All right, Seth, let's bring you in. What is your role in this?
Yeah, so I'm the chairperson on that facility advisory committee that was put together about a year ago, after we had gone for a referendum previously and got kind of the atmosphere from the community that they were not interested in any type of a tax increase or anything. So we took that information, and we tried to form a committee that was built up of people that had different interests throughout the community, and had different looks at how we can, successfully come up with something. And so we, like Chris said, we spent the better part of the year meeting at least monthly to really deep dive into what do the students of the district need, how do we keep this project in a budget that does not increase taxes, and what phases do we move forward with first. And after quite a bit of time and back and forth, we decided that the gym is the best option to move forward. It impacts the most students right out of the gate by, like Chris said, freeing up the existing gym that we can prioritize fine arts. We're still going to have that as a multi-use space, but they're going to have priority of the existing gym. Gives us some more gym space for our youth program. That's expanding. Our elementary numbers are really coming on strong, and the youth programs are doing great. So we need some more space to keep those kids practicing and getting better every day. And then as well, again, with the classroom space, potential classroom space, it really is a cost-effective way to give the school some leeway on being able to make some strategic moves there.
That is great. Chris, let's bring you back in again. So if you would, talk about the benefits that the students are going to get from this.
Yeah, this is going to be of great benefit to our students. I'll first start with our elementary. As Seth mentioned, we currently play our varsity competitions over in our elementary, which is located in Miles, because that gym is a little bit bigger, the ceiling's a little bit higher, and so it really limits the use for our elementary students and our youth groups, like he was kind of referring to. We have a very strong after-school program where we have great participation, but that gym space is preoccupied like all winter long. Our elementary kids can't utilize that after school because our varsity athletes are going over for boys and girls basketball practice right after school. Our junior high is playing over and practicing in our junior high and high school currently. So just a lot of limitations with space. And so opening this up just helps to benefit our elementary students. It helps to benefit our varsity athletes and all of our, performing artists and fine arts students. So,
Well, having broadcast games from both Miles and from Preston, I know what it's like. I mean, in Miles, I was on the stage a lot of times with the band, and then right behind me. And then at Preston, the last time I was there, I was actually sitting in the stands next to which is fine with it, no problem with that. So are you thinking about anything for us radio guys?
Absolutely. It's going to create a little bit of space for everybody. Like
Okay.
as you mentioned here, you're spot on. Even when you compare Easton Valley to other schools within our athletic conference, which are all schools that are relatively our size, not only do we have some of the smallest gyms, but also the oldest gyms. And so our community has just recognized that to stay current and provide our students with the amenities and the space that they need to flourish, that this has really rose to the top.
Seth, I want to bring you in as, a parent, no doubt. And the students, they're going to have, I would imagine, a great sense of pride when something like this is completed.
Yeah, absolutely. Our school's done a great job on the educational side, giving them good space to be proud to learn in and participate in. And our student athletes, make up 77%, is that right? I mean, they're at least in sports or fine arts, so a majority of our students are participating in this, so it's going to finish kind of closing that gap and bring their performance areas up to par as well as their competition areas. So yeah, they're absolutely super excited about it. We've had a few interviews with some students, in our elementary and junior high, talking about how excited they are about it. So yeah, really hopeful that our community will come together and make this happen for those kids.
And Chris, let's talk a little bit about the academic aspect of it. I see where a third of your students are involved in agriculture, no surprise there,
Yeah.
healthcare, education, welding, and more.
Yeah, so one of the things that we hear when we go out and people aren't informed, they say, gosh, instead of building a gym, why aren't we expanding like career and technical education programming? And so that's something that we've really tried to educate our community on, because we're super proud of the opportunities that our students currently have. We're actually 4 years into a partnership with Eastern Iowa Community Colleges, the same partnership with the Clinton School District, Northeast, Comanche, Coweta, all the schools up here, Maquoketa to Bellevue, here in the northern part of our AEA. We've got this partnership in place where our students currently have access to go to these programs. Most of them go to the Career Advancement Center on the Clinton School District site, or right there in that area. And right there they have access to state-of-the-art facilities where they can learn more about automotive, welding, healthcare, machining, construction trades. So all of those things our students already have access to, and they're actually taking advantage of. A third of our junior and senior class is actually currently participating in those, where they earn high school credits and they are earning credits toward certification in these areas of specialization.
Had Alicia Christensen in, of course, from Northeast. Her son graduated with an associate's degree because of something like this.
Yeah, it's really neat. Something our kids didn't have 10 years ago when I came to the district, and to see what is available to them now, it's real world learning. It's meaningful. It connects with their ambitions when they leave our high school, and that's what we want. We want them leaving with skills and areas that helps advance them in their pursuits.
I want to get a final comment from both of you. And again, thank you so much for reaching out and coming in. The vote will take place on Tuesday, November 4th. Is it a simple majority vote, or you need 60%?
Yep. 60%.
Okay, got to get to 60%. Seth, final comments from you on this.
Yeah, just thanks for having us in this morning. We really appreciate the platform to help get our message out there. And I just really am pushing our community members to, focus on what matters, taking care of these kids, getting them what they need, putting some of our political issues aside, not making these kids, reap the issues that may lie. We need to really come together, because we're not going to have an opportunity like this probably again for quite some time.
Yeah, it's about the kids, no doubt about that. Chris, final comment from you.
Yeah, no, just encourage everybody to get out to the polls. This is definitely something that the committee has worked long and hard on to bring a cost-effective option that's going to benefit our kids, our families, community, and taxpayers as a whole.
Good luck to the Riverhawks. They're hosting Belle Plaine tonight out there, so got a big ball game. Get the word out while everybody's in the crowd.
That's
All
right. Thank you.
Thank you both.
Basically, get out of the way.
The Dan Patrick Show.
Dan Patrick.